In a world obsessed with new money flash, the old money class is making a surprising comeback. From TikTok's old money aesthetic to Instagram's quiet luxury trend, everyone's chasing that elusive air of effortless sophistication. But here's the million-dollar question. Can you fake it till you make it? Or is there more to this centuries-old mystique? Imagine walking into a room and commanding attention without saying a word. That's the power of old money elegance. It's not about the size of your bank account, but the depth of your grace. From Jacqueline Kennedy Onassis to Amal Clooney, these women have mastered the art of timeless allure. Today, we're cracking open the vault of secrets that have kept the old money mystique alive for generations. Buckle up, darlings. We're about to take a journey from the courts of Versailles to the feeds of TikTok. First stop on our Elegance Express, the art of subtlety. Think of it as the difference between a whisper and a shout. Old money doesn't scream, it murmurs seductively. Take Carolyn Bessette Kennedy, the queen of minimalist chic. She could turn heads in a simple black turtleneck and straight-leg trousers. Her secret? Impeccable fit and quality materials. It's not about the label, it's about the cut. Here's a practical tip. Invest in a capsule wardrobe of well-made basics. A perfectly tailored blazer, a crisp white shirt, and a pair of classic pumps can take you from boardroom to ballroom. Remember, if you have to ask if it's too much, it probably is. But don't mistake subtlety for boring. Channel your inner Audrey Hepburn and add a twist. A vintage brooch on a modern blazer, or a pop of unexpected color in your accessories. It's about being memorably understated, not invisibly plain. In the age of Instagram flexing, true old money style is the ultimate rebel move. It's the confidence to know that you don't need to prove anything to anyone. As Coco Chanel said, elegance is refusal. So next time you're tempted to pile on the designer logos, channel your inner old money maven and ask yourself, what would Jacqueline Kennedy Onassis do? Secret number 2, the power of poise. Stand tall, walk tall, be tall, even if you're short. Next up, poise. It's not just about good posture, though that's part of it. It's about moving through the world like you own it, even if you're still paying off your student loans. Let's time travel to 18th century Versailles. Picture Marie Antoinette gliding through the Hall of Mirrors. Every step, every gesture was a performance of grace. Fast forward to today, and you've got Michelle Obama, whose poise and presence can light up a room. Here's a secret technique used by old money families for generations: the book balance. Spend 10 minutes a day walking with a book balanced on your head. Sounds old school? That's because it works. It trains you to keep your chin up, shoulders back, and move with intention. But poise isn't just physical. It's about emotional composure too. Take a page from Grace Kelly's book. Whether she was dealing with paparazzi or palace intrigue, she always kept her cool. The key? Breathing. When you feel flustered, take a deep breath. Count to 3, then respond. It's amazing how much elegance is really just controlled breathing. In the TikTok era of dance challenges, why not start a poise challenge? Imagine how to walk like old money going viral. Trust me, in a world of slouchers, standing tall is a superpower. Secret number 3, the cultivation of culture. Feed your mind, not just your Instagram. Secret number 3, cultural capital. Old money knows that true wealth is in the mind. Think of Jacqueline Kennedy Onassis. She wasn't just a fashion icon, she was a voracious reader and art enthusiast. She understood that being well-read and culturally aware was as important as being well-dressed. Here's a practical technique: the 15-minute culture bite. Every day, spend 15 minutes learning about a new topic. It could be anything from Renaissance art to quantum physics. Use apps like Blinkist or listen to podcasts like Stuff You Should Know. The goal is to hold a conversation on a wide range of topics. But don't just consume culture, create it. Take Erin Lauder, granddaughter of Estee Lauder. She's not just a beauty heiress, she's an accomplished interior designer. Find your passion and pursue it with vigor. It gives you depth and makes you infinitely more interesting at dinner parties. In the age of Instagram aesthetics, go beyond the surface. Sure, post that photo of your museum visit, but also share an interesting fact you learned. Start discussions. Show that your interests go deeper than a pretty feed. Remember, in the world of old money, your mind is your most valuable asset. Invest in it wisely. Fourth on our list, etiquette. It's not about knowing which fork to use, though that helps. It's about making others feel comfortable in your presence. Let's look at Queen Elizabeth II. For over 70 years, she was the epitome of grace under pressure. Her secret? Impeccable manners and the ability to put others at ease. Here's a practical tip: the 3-second rule. When you meet someone, look them in the eye for 3 seconds while smiling. It shows you're engaged and confident without being creepy. This technique was a favorite of Diana, Princess of Wales, and helped earn her the title, the People's Princess. But etiquette goes beyond social graces. It's about how you treat everyone, not just the people above you. Take a cue from Meghan Markle. Despite the controversy surrounding her, stories abound of her kindness to staff and her thank you notes to interviewers. In the age of cancel culture and online feuds, good manners are your bulletproof vest. They protect you from controversy and elevate you above petty squabbles. As Emily Post said, manners are a sensitive awareness of the feelings of others. If you have that awareness, you have good manners, no matter what fork you use. Secret number 5, the philanthropy play: give back, but make it meaningful. Old money knows that true class isn't about how much you have, but how you use it to improve the world. Look at Melinda Gates. She's not just writing checks, she's on the ground, working to solve global health issues. Or consider Abigail Disney, who's using her platform to advocate for workers' rights. Here's a technique: the 5% rule. Take 5% of your income and dedicate it to a cause you're passionate about. Can't afford much? Volunteer your time instead. The key is consistent, meaningful engagement, not one-off grand gestures. But be careful of philanthropy theater. In the age of social media, it's tempting to broadcast every good deed. True old money philanthropy is often quiet and behind the scenes. It's not about the recognition, it's about the impact. Start small. Support local businesses. Mentor someone in your field. As Jane Addams, one of America's first social workers, said, "The good we secure for ourselves is precarious and uncertain until it is secured for all of us and incorporated into our common life." In a world of performative activism, genuine, consistent philanthropy is the ultimate old money move. Secret number 6, the lost art of conversation. In a world of tweets and sound bites, old money elegance is about mastering the ebb and flow of meaningful dialogue. Think of someone like Julia Child. She wasn't born into old money, but she embodied its essence. Her secret? She could talk about anything from French cuisine to international politics, with equal parts knowledge and charm. Here's a technique the old money crowd swears by: the trio technique. Before any social event, brush up on 3 topics: something current, something cultural, and something personal. This gives you a versatile conversational toolkit for any situation. But it's not just about what you say, it's how you say it. Take a leaf out of Lauren Bacall's book. Her low, measured tone became her trademark. Practice speaking slowly and deliberately. Lower your voice slightly. It exudes confidence and makes people lean in to hear you. Here's another old money secret: the art of the graceful deflection. When the conversation turns to topics you'd rather avoid, channel your inner Grace Kelly. She was a master at redirecting uncomfortable questions with poise. A simple, "How fascinating, that reminds me of," can work wonders. In the age of oversharing on social media, there's something refreshingly elegant about someone who can engage in witty repartee without revealing too much. Remember, in the world of old money, a well-placed word is worth more than a designer handbag. Cultivate your conversational skills and you'll never be out of style. Our final secret: the power of discretion. In an era of oversharing and reality TV, old money knows that mystique is the ultimate luxury. Consider Bunny Mellon, heiress and horticulturist extraordinaire. Despite her vast wealth and connections, she redesigned the White House Rose Garden for JFK. She remained intensely private. Her motto? Nothing should be noticed. Here's a practical tip: the information diet. Before sharing anything, ask yourself, does this need to be said? Does this need to be said by me? Does this need to be said by me now? This 3-step filter can save you from many a faux pas. But discretion isn't just about keeping secrets, it's about curating your public image. Take Carolyn Bessette Kennedy again. She rarely gave interviews, letting her actions and style speak for themselves. This created an aura of intrigue that no amount of Instagram posts could match. In the age of digital footprints, practicing discretion is more challenging and more crucial than ever. Here's a technique: the social media audit. Once a month, review your online presence. Are your posts aligned with the image you want to project? Remember, the most intriguing social media profiles often reveal the least. Old money understands that what you don't show is often more powerful than what you do. As Coco Chanel wisely said, "Elegance is when the inside is as beautiful as the outside." Discretion allows you to control your narrative and keep people intrigued. In a world where everyone is clamoring for attention, being deliberately low-key is the ultimate power move. After all, true old money doesn't need to prove anything to anyone. So there you have it, the secrets of old money elegance decoded. But knowing is only half the battle. The question is, how will you embody these principles in your own life? Remember, true old money elegance isn't about wealth, it's about worth. It's about moving through the world with grace, confidence, and purpose. It's about being subtle in a loud world, poised in chaos, cultured in ignorance, mannered in rudeness, and generous in greed. Whether you're scrolling through TikTok or strolling down Park Avenue, these timeless principles can elevate your presence and enrich your life. After all, in a world obsessed with the new, the truly revolutionary act might just be embracing the old. So go forth, channel your inner Jacqueline Kennedy or Amal Clooney, and show the world that true elegance never goes out of style. Who knows? You might just start a quiet revolution of your own. Also, if you want to master timeless elegance, download my free guide, packed with extra tips to refine your style. Check the link in the description.